Hey Pioneers, I think that today is Wednesday. I hope that everybody's doing really well. I hope that everybody's taking really good care of themselves. I've found over the past couple of weeks that just being outside, looking at the fresh flowers and hearing the birds chirp really helps me. So I would really encourage you to find the things that make you happy through this time and continue to push forward and do those things through this time of uncertainty. So what I wanted to do today is I want to give you guys a few pieces of information. So over the past 2 weeks, we've been focusing on two standards. We've been focusing on RI 7.2, focusing on being able to determine two or more central ideas in a text and and look at the development over the course of a text. And in addition to that, we've been looking at RI 7.1. So what we're going to be doing for week 3 is we are going to be kind of stopping, reviewing, and reflecting. So as we are continuing to work through these standards, although these standards are something that you're familiar with because these are the same standards that you've seen since 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th grade, I did want to give us some time to make sure that we were all on the same page. So every 3rd week, we are going to be having a bi-weekly check-in, and that bi-weekly check-in is going to be titled CRR, and what that stands for is check-in, review, and reflection. So what I want to do today is I want to give you a little bit of information about what is expected for you during this 3rd week. So the first thing is you want to make sure that you have submitted all of your work. And so essentially this is a quick checklist of what you should have done throughout this unit. So for each unit you should have done the pre-assessment, you should have completed some type of learning evidence, whether that be the level 1, 2, or whether that be the level 3, 4, and then you should complete the pre-assessment. So there's 3 major things that you should do for each pathway: your pre-assessment, your learning evidence, and then your post-assessment. After you have made sure that you have done all of these things, you are going to go to the response sheet, which you already have a copy of in Google Classroom, and you are going to highlight the correct option on this page. So when it says submit, it says highlight the statement below that reflects your learning. So if you've completed all of the learning evidence, I want you to highlight this statement. This is going to be a really quick one-stop shop for me to be able to look at all of your learning evidence in one place. You've completed some of the learning evidence, or you have not completed all or any of the learning evidence. So please make sure that you are highlighting the accurate piece. I am going to be using all of these pieces of evidence to collect your data before providing feedback for that standard. The next step, so we have checked in, we've made sure that we've submitted our work. Now we are going to review. So these review activities are always going to be fun. They're going to be different from the normal pace. And so this week we are going to be doing escape rooms. So it says use your ability to identify nonfiction text structures and explain the development of central ideas as you solve the newest CSI case. Something that is different about this: you may work in a small group. The only thing that I ask for you to do is to be sure to shoot me an email and say, hey, these people are in my group and I'm starting this. And then when you guys are finished, just shoot me an email and say, hey, Miss Ham, we have successfully completed the escape room. Okay, and again, you're going to go back to this documentation sheet and you're going to put, I was successful in solving the mystery, I found the escape room easy, or I found it challenging, and here is where you're going to link the Google form and or your breakout message code. And then the last thing that you guys will be required to do this week is to reflect. So specifically, I want you guys to reflect on your learning by answering at least 2 of these questions in paragraph form. So this is going to be kind of an introduction to how we're going to be doing some discussion boards. I want you to be really thorough in your response. This is a perfect place to make connections to other things that you may have experienced, other ways that you might be using text evidence in your day-to-day life, or every way that you may be looking at the central idea with these news articles that are coming out. So please make sure that you are responding thoroughly, and then I would like for you to document and respond to at least 1 peer during that discussion board. And then the final piece of data that you will need to document is I want you to highlight the number where you would rate your learning based on what you have completed over the past 2 weeks. And then I'd like for you just to type a short paragraph explaining to me why. So that is a short summary of what this CRR, again, CRR stands for Check-in, Review, and Reflect. That is what we're going to be doing every third week of instruction, so just make sure that you guys are kind of looking for this. This is a way to dig deeper. For those of you guys that are ready for that, this is also a time to catch up on that personalized learning for those of you that may need that as well. If you have any questions about what you need to be doing with this document, please, please, please be sure to either send me an email one-on-one, or you could even comment in the class comments so that I can respond to you as soon as possible. And your question would also benefit someone else within your grade level, which is extremely important. So thank you guys for all of your hard work. I've really enjoyed reading your responses, looking at the things that you guys have been doing. As always, really proud of your innovation and your forward thinking. I'm so thankful to be your teacher, and really thankful that we get to experience new learning together. Thanks again, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.